There are two hidden features of this Kelty Loveseat that you absolutely need to know. I'm going to talk about them in this video. But first, I want to introduce you to my favorite camping chair, why it's my favorite, things that we've discovered about this chair along the way, and how it's worn over multiple years of use. So this is the Kelty Loveseat, and first thing I want to let you know is that this outer casing is not just a bag. It's very, very useful. So I'm going to talk about the use of it in just a minute. But look at this. It makes it so easy to both assemble and put away this chair. It just is 3 buckles right here on the chair, and you open it up, and then this thing unwraps like a little baby. If there was a baby in this, it would be so comfy and warm and safe. So you open it up that way, this whole thing unwraps, and then the bag completely detaches from the love seat. Now, what I want you to know about that is, if you have any experience with camping chairs, which I'm sure you do just like me, getting those things back in the bag can be a disaster. Not only that, the bags wear out because you're constantly pulling on them and pushing the chair into it. It's got this little cradle, this little bag part here on the bottom of this wrap, and the feet of the chair go into that nice and snug, but not too hard to get them in. I can do it with one hand. So I'm going to talk more about this bag in just a second. There's something very specific that I love about this bag that I want you to know, and I'll talk about that in just 1 second. So let's move on to the Loveseat. The Loveseat, I'm telling you guys, this chair is unbelievably awesome. So I'm going to open it up. It's that easy to get it set up. You get to the beach, you get to your camp spot, whatever. 2 seconds, you have a nice love seat. Now, I have used other love seats before, and they're not comfortable, and they don't fit 2 people very well. And there's usually a really hard bar in between that rubs or pushes on your leg. This chair does not do that. This chair is extremely comfortable. So I'm going to tilt the camera down here so that you can get a full view of the Loveseat as I talk about some of the features. Now, the first thing, there was 2 things I said I wanted you to know about this chair that isn't clear in the description or when you buy it. The first thing is you have a versatile cup holder. Actually, I'm going to need to take you off the tripod so you can see this better. So take a look at this. At first glance, it looks like a normal cup holder. But when you take a look at it, it actually has this divider, which is really, really cool, because here's why. First, it's insulated. So you can grab a cold brew, a beer, soda, whatever, and you could put the can down here. It'll hold it snug, and it's insulated, and it also will ask you if you need a refill right there on the inside. And at the same time, if it's holding a drink, it can also hold your phone, your keys, your lighter, everything. So it's nice separated. So let's say you actually are drinking out of a water bottle that isn't the size of a can. This is the cool thing that it took me a little while to figure out. If I just flip this thing back, now I have one large pocket for my insulated Hydro Flask style water bottle. So this is one of the things that we discovered. Here's another thing that we discovered that we didn't understand for a while after buying the chair. And it's this right here. The arms are adjustable. Oh, so cool. You can raise this arm up, or you can obviously make it much, much lower. You can lower it down really almost to the bottom of the chair. I can't do it one-handed while I'm holding the camera. But anyway, so this is cool. That's an excellent feature. I want you also to see this material. The material is very, very heavy duty. It wears really well. It doesn't rip easily. We've been using this chair for a long time. It shows no signs of wear. These great anchor points. The frame material is like a metal frame material that's covered with enamel. So it doesn't scratch easy, but also it just holds up really, really well. Also, another place that a lot of these unfolding chairs break is this joint right here. And these are really sturdy. They've held up really well in the feet, in these joints, all along the chair. So now I'm going to put you back on the tripod here and talk about just a couple of more things. Here's another thing that I want you to understand about this chair that most people don't, is this thing right here. There is latitude in this so it can move up and down. And I don't know if you can see that very well. It helps both in folding and unfolding the chair. But remember when I talked about how uncomfortable some of these love seats are? Even the singles chairs of this style can be really uncomfortable because these can push into your legs. This doesn't do that because it moves up and down. It moves with, so if my little boy's sitting in this, it's gonna stay up and cradle him a little bit more. With me in it, it's gonna push down and make room for my leg. And as you can tell, there's plenty of room for another person. It's really comfortable. I can adjust the height of this arm just by reaching back and pulling on it. And those are the features of this love seat that I love. Now, I told you I was coming back to the bag. Two things I love about the bag. Multiple handle options. As you know, these can be so awkward to grab, especially if all they have is the shoulder strap on a lot of other chairs. But you have lots of opportunities, lots of places you can grab these chairs or carry them however you want to carry them. The shoulder pad is incredibly comfortable. It's padded, so you know that long walk from the car to the beach or that long walk from the car to your campsite, not a problem with the padded shoulder strap, and that's fully adjustable. Now, one little feature that they added that I was excited to tell you about that I wanted you to know was this, that this is also a dog pad. So they have this little thing that says furry baby. You can lay this thing out in front and it's a nice little dog bed. Also, we'll use it if we're at the beach or if we're camping and we're playing in the water. We stand down by the water, we'll lay this down on the ground. And it's a nice clean place for our feet, for us to dry off our feet, get the dirt off of it, put our shoes back on, all of that kind of stuff. So lots of features to this chair that a lot of people don't talk about that I absolutely love. I hope you love this chair as much as I do.